I'm gonna be honest with y'all, right? I do not know why the straight to streaming Pixar movies being Luca, Turning Red, and Soul are so slept on because these three movies are bangers in my opinion. The main one a lot of people seem to have hated on was Turning Red, and I don't get it because I thought it was great. I actually enjoyed this movie so much, I played it out. I watched it so many times. I thought May was a very entertaining and likable protagonist, and seeing her handle how her world is turning upside down because she can turn into a red panda, I thought that was entertaining. And no, I don't care about what the metaphor is for her turning into a panda. I also really dug May's friend group in this movie, and I remember saying to myself, like, I wouldn't mind seeing them again. Turning Red sequel? There's also a message in the film about, parental expectations, generational curses, all of that. I think that was handled really well. And come on now, who wasn't rocking with Four Town? They had bangers! When this movie dropped, you could not escape Nobody Like You on social media. Now, Soul is what I consider to be Pixar's most thought-provoking, philosophical, brain-blasting movie ever. Because this movie here, it makes you think about life. We follow the character Joe Gardner, who's essentially at a point in his life where he doesn't know what his purpose is anymore. He doesn't know what to do with his life. He doesn't know where to go from here. And he's just starting to question his life in general. And Pixar makes you feel it. I also really enjoyed, I guess you could say, the afterlife aspect of the film, when we were here. It was so unique and different. I don't know how else to describe it. Joe being matched with 22 as a duo, I absolutely thought they worked. And the way this film captures black culture, the way it's portrayed, the way it's seen, oh my! Pixar knew what they were doing with this. This barbershop scene, though, specifically for me, yeah. Since we're talking about Pixar, what are their best films? Click the link in my bio, click the red app with the long form videos, and you will see this, and we'll talk about the best Pixar films there. And finally, we have Luca, and this was a film I just adored from the moment I first watched it. I rewatched this so many times when it first came out, it's not even funny. We follow Luca, a sea creature boy who wants to live on the surface, who wants to experience the surface, but his parents ain't going for it. A typical Little Mermaid type story. Him being paired up with Alberto, I think really worked for the film because their personalities bounce off of each other very well. I also enjoyed the simplistic goal of them just wanting to travel the world. And the ending tore me down, I'm gonna be real. These movies were great, I'm just saying.